Hi, my name's Dean. I studied at the Penryn campus 2014 to 2017 and I was the FXU President Exeter 2017 to 18. I currently work in educational outreach, working with marginalised and disadvantaged students to help give them more options for non-compulsory education. Collaboration is absolutely the key of all of the stuff that I currently do in my current role. I work with the literature review group to try and analyse what academically is seen as the best ways to engage people in outreach. I then bring those taught learnings into the resource working group, where I help with other colleagues to implement that into the practice of our resources. And then to the final part, I actually go out and deliver these resources as part of my role in outreach. Every single step of the way, there's collaboration with academics, with key industry professionals who have a load of different skill sets and a load of different specialities to make our work the most impactful it can be. The time at the University of Exeter in Cornwall was so good, partly because of the setting, the fact that we had such great student-staff ratios, we had such a really collaborative feeling across all of the campus. And of course, that doesn't just come across in the academic side, it also comes across in the extracurriculars. You've got some really amazing sports and societies. I started to get involved in those pretty much from my first year, but definitely within my second year, I started to run on committees of some of those societies. On top of that, you've got some brilliant stuff within the student union itself. You could run for the student voice chairperson and chair some of the meetings. You can get involved in representing some marginalised students. There's just such a brilliant range of opportunities that you can do. And all of these things that I did as part of the student union and as part of my time at university really helped me to bring skills, transferable skills, into the rest of my career. I started to learn how to chair meetings, I started to learn how to write policy reports, and also just really keep a spirit of interdisciplinarity and collaboration at the very core of everything that I do, that I think is one of my main driving forces within my work so far. I think when I look around for the people that graduated around the same time as me, they've been working in completely different sectors, they've completely changed jobs that they couldn't necessarily have imagined. And the core of that is because their time at university gave them so many transferable skills and also just a passion. And I think the biggest thing really is just to take everything in your stride and be prepared to be flexible. Don't necessarily think that you have to stick down one particular path. So the climate emergency really does affect everything that we do on a personal and professional level. Of course, when you live in a place that's so connected to the environment, like Cornwall, you can't escape the fact that you're surrounded by nature around you. You really do take notice of all these discussions about rising sea tides, about changing temperature. And of course, within a professional side, it is really noted that in a lot of really rural coastal areas, areas of natural beauty, there is a larger amount of deprivation and of inequality. So really being aware of how these climate discussions are going has impact on education, on economic access, and so many other parts of day-to-day and personal life. The work that I do is really focused on helping out with schools that are in the region. And I think obviously because of that, I would like to remain geographically in the area. But I think no matter what work I go on and do, the time that I've had at university has taught me about how important place is to my employment and my study and every part of my life. And I really, really see Cornwall as a real home for me now. And I'm really grateful to continue to call it home, and I look like I will be doing so for a long time coming.